Oh boy, you're going on a first date. How much should a guy spend on a first date? Don't worry about it. Watch the whole segment. I'm going to give you the perfect amount to spend on the first date. Stats, and studies. Here we go. Like, subscribe, Tony's Topics. Okay, look. Hey, it's your first date. You're a dude, and you're asking that special lady out. So, I'm on the dating scene myself. I'm an old timer, but how much should we spend? What's enough? So it depends. It depends on who you're dating. It depends on who you are. I mean, hey, if you're someone that loves, fancy restaurants and fancy, you as the man, then I guess that's where you're going, right? And also it depends on the woman or the person you're going to be dating. Like, what do they like too? Because let's be honest, right? I mean, hey, you're not dating yourself, so you do want to make her happy, right? And so there's that go in between. Now, if you're going to be I guess you could be like, hey, look, I don't spend more than this, all right? You don't like it? Then forget it. We're not dating. You could do that, but presumably you like this girl. So here's the thing for me. I think that if you have two types of people, two types of situations, you could be dating just because you like dating and you're not really into people, or you're not into this person, but you just like going out. Well, then you might spend more money. But if you're really looking to find the one, that special person, then you can make the argument you'll spend a lot of money there too. But I would make the counter argument, well, no, you want to get to know the person. So maybe just a walk in the park, or maybe just a quick, a coffee, just to see, because why do you want to spend 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 on a person that the stats are you're never going to see again, So for me, I think first you crawl, then you walk, then you run. Maybe you crawl, it's coffee. Then you walk, then it's lunch, and then you run, big dinner, a lot of money, spend $1,000. You know what I mean? So for me, I think if I'm just getting to know the person, it's going to be like a casual thing, a coffee, something like that. Maybe a lunch. And so, I would never spend quote unquote a lot of money on the first date, because it's quote unquote return on investments, your ROI. I mean, if I'm going to spend all this money on somebody, presumably I'm expecting or hoping, or my intuition is it's going somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars on a first date that goes nowhere. That's a waste of money. Like, why am I dating? Now, if you just love to date for dating's sake and showing off, you do you, man. Spend millions of dollars on the first date. But presumably you're looking to find the person, for you, the person of your dreams, your suitor, whatever. Again, incremental. Now, there are caveats. If you have spoken to this person on the phone many, 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 many times, maybe just some FaceTime, maybe you want to spend a lot of money, whatever a lot is. But the number, I would say, if you need a hardcore number as to what is a lot of money, or what would be a dollar amount, I think that also, again, depends, right? If you're a billionaire, spending $1,000 is nothing. But if you're the average Joe or Jane, I think that first date should not exceed $50. I think we're talking a nice cafe, maybe a very casual lunch somewhere, but it shouldn't go past 50. What do you guys think? Put it in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, Tony's Topics. I mean, yeah, I don't think that you need to spend a lot to get to know somebody. Again, even just coffee, 2 coffees, what is that? You know what I'm saying? What, 10, $15? Because you're there to what? To talk, right? I'm not there to feed you. If you're looking for a free meal, then maybe you should go on Section 8. But I mean, so, I mean, look, the thing is, you start the numbers, right? In 2026, data shows that the average all-in cost for a date, including meals, gas, even pre-date grooming, ladies and men, $189. Jesus Christ, okay? The host rule versus the gender rule. There's a massive debate right now between the traditional man pays versus the modern whoever invites pays. I always pay first date no matter what, even if I'm like, I always pay. I think a little bit of chivalry is nice. You know what I mean? I'm not the guy that's like, I pay for everything for your whole life. Don't worry about it. Your money is your money and my money is your money. Hey, if that's how you roll and that works for you and your partner, cool. For me, that shit don't fly. Like, especially like nowadays. I mean, I've dated women who were surgeons. I've dated women who are multi-millionaire executives who are big world conglomerates. And you know what? Many of these women make much, much more than me. And I'm like, hey, I want to pay, but I'm not blind. I notice, you make millions a year. Maybe you should open your wallet once every so often and say, hey, let me get this, honey. Thank you. Let me get the ice cream. Like, again, I'm looking for a dialogue, not a monologue. I don't want to be somebody's daddy, so, but, so yeah, there's that. And then you got the $50 cap and the fast food trend, which is kind of up my alley. Surprising 2026 trend shows that 70% of singles are now open to fast food or low stakes first dates. Yeah, why? Just chill out. If you can't hang out at a fast food joint on the first date, then what does that say about you? I mean, the woman could say, or the man could say, I have standards. And, oh, no. Okay. Well, I have standards too. I'm looking for morality. I'm not looking for facade, honey. But hey, again, I'm not saying you're not going to go to a fancy place, but so what if you went to Chick-fil-A once? Whoop-de-doo on the first date. So what? You're that insecure? So the beauty tax argument, many women argue they should pay less because they spend $100 plus on hair and makeup and the outfit just to show up. I don't know. I mean, now we're talking about a business routine. Now it's business, right? You get the lawyers involved on the first date. The golden rule, the exit, the most important part of 2026 dating etiquette isn't just who pays, but how it's handled. So the red flag bottle, if one person orders a $100 bottle of wine without asking and then expects to split the bill 50-50, is that automatic no second date? I don't know. What do you think? So, I mean, tell me, what do you guys do what have you done if you're already in a relationship? But I mean, like, what is the most a guy should pay on the first date? Or should you do Dutch? Or should you just go for a walk on the first date? Or should you go and have diamonds and gold on the first date? Like, whatever works for you. But what do you think? Comment section below. Tony's Topics. Hey, I'm out of here. Bye. I said I'm out of here. Bye.